Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to the Den of DBZ All-Star. I'm DBZ All-Star, or Steve if you prefer. And it's been about 3 weeks since I visited my local comic book store, or LCS, due to being pretty busy on the weekend. Mostly cleaning, running errands, have the place to myself, except for Monty and the Bree. So, yeah. But went and picked up my 3 weeks worth. As you can see, there's a decent amount of stuff to get through, but as usual, wanted to share it with you in a haul video. So let's start off with DC Comics. So these comics from DC would have been released on the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th of May. We have Batman Superman World's Finest, issue 15, Mark Waid, Dan Mora, continuing their third story arc. It's been pretty great since the beginning, so grateful that the consistency has kept up with this title and have been living the Shazam title that the duo have worked on so far. Next up, we have The Flash, $7.99. Jeremy Adams' penultimate issue of this series before issue 800 closes it out, and Cy Spurrier takes over with new issue 1 this fall. Green Arrow, issue 2, Joshua Williamson. First issue was stellar. This issue continues that trend. Grateful Oliver Queen and the Arrow family have a title again. So far, it's still a 6-issue miniseries, but I'm hoping sales help push it into an ongoing, or at least extend it, as had happened with the previous Swamp Thing miniseries, and now Poison Ivy also being pushed to an ongoing. We have Tom Taylor's Nightwing, issue 104. No, some people are thinking that Tom Taylor doesn't take risks, but I think it's a fun title. It's definitely better than what we were dealing with the Rick Grayson. The art's a lot of fun, and there's nothing wrong with not having a huge stakes title. Sometimes you just want to enjoy the character work, and this is a pretty great series for that. Speaking of, we have more Joshua Williamson with Superman issue 4. And this has been a great series, too. It reminds me a lot of the DCAU Superman the Animated Series, television series. Love that. Love this so far. It's definitely staying on the pool. More Tom Taylor. We have the first issue of Titans, Nicholas Scott on art. This is off to a great start. Again, not really a whole lot of stakes involved, but that's okay. If that's the kind of story Tom Taylor wants to tell with his main canon DC stuff, I'm totally fine with it. Wonder Woman, issue 799. Penultimate issue of this series as well, ending with 800 this month, June 2023, before Tom King relaunches this fall. So, Cloonan's run's been okay. I opted out of it for a long while, then this kind of got thrown in my box with the tie-ins to Lazarus Planet, and just kind of decided to keep it on there. It's only got one more issue to go. As I said, it ends with 800, and I'll try out at least the first issue or two of the Tom King series. We'll see how it goes. That's it for DC. Let's move on to the let's move on to Marvel, because there is a lot of Marvel, you'll see. So, for Marvel Comics, these were released May 17th, May 24th, and May 31st. We have a damage replacement for The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 25, the Greg Land variant. We have issue 26 of The Amazing Spider-Man. We have 2 of that one, because I wanted to put this with my second copy of the standard cover of issue 25. And the Spider-Verse variant for that same issue, issue 26. Waiting on damage replacement for the spoiler variant. We have the Avengers issue 1 facsimile edition reprinting the very first issue of The Avengers as released in 1963. Love these facsimile editions. Have issue 1 of the latest relaunch of The Avengers, this time with Jed MacKay writing, taking over from Jason Aaron. MacKay's been stellar on everything that they've written. We have the Mark Brooks Corner variant cover. Love Mark Brooks' work. Bloodline, Daughter of Blade, issue 4. This has been a lot of fun, exploring Blade as a parent, and seeing what it's like being a child having to live up to the legacy of their parent. We have Carnage, issue 13, part of the Carnage Reigns tie-in crossover event. Daredevil and Echo, issue 1 by Taboo, who also wrote the latest Werewolf by Night miniseries. It's off to a good start so far. We'll see where it goes. Its place in the canon is a little odd. So far, I've figured that it probably takes place post Devil's Reign, but prior to the new #1 by Chip Zdarsky. We have more Jed MacKay, Doctor Strange, issue 3. His Strange saga is spectacular. Edge of Spider-Verse. This is volume 3 of the title, issue 2. Anthology dealing with spider characters from all across the Marvel multiverse. We have Extreme Venomverse, issue 2. Similar Edge of Spider-Verse. It's an anthology series dealing with Venom-related characters across the Marvel multiverse. Have the Peach Momoko variant cover featuring a Venom variant of Black Cat. Fantastic Four, issue 7. Legacy numbering 700. North continuing their run. It's been huge step up from the Dan Slott stuff. We have the Scott Koblish 700 characters variant. This is the first variant. The next one will be attached to issue 8, coming out this month, June 2023. We have Fury, issue 1, one shot by Al Ewing. Many different contributors on here celebrating or commemorating, as the cover says, 60 years of the world's most dangerous super spy. We have the Lansing and Kelly run on Guardians of the Galaxy continuing, issue 2. Great so far. Hollow's Eve, issue 3. Again, continuing the aftermath of Dark Web. Hollow's Eve confronting Spider-Man. Hellcat, issue 3. Chris Cantwell. This has been a lot of fun, delving into some of the horror-esque areas of Patsy's life. Hulk, issue 1. Kind of a found footage version of a Hulk story, leading into Philip Kennedy Johnson's relaunch of The Incredible Hulk this month, June 2023. The Invincible Iron Man, issue 1, facsimile edition, reprinting that first issue from the 60s. Miles Morales, issue 6, part of the Carnage Reigns crossover event. Planet of the Apes, issue 2, set between the Rise of the Planet of the Apes film and its sequel. First issue was great. This one continues that trend. Punisher issue 12, closing out Jason Aaron's run on the title. Ending is controversial as some. I thought it was okay. I'm going to go back and reread it and give final thoughts at some point. Red Goblin, issue 4, tying into the Carnage Reigns event. She-Hulk, issue 13, Rainbow Rowell. The Spider-Verse variant, same issue, issue 13. Spider-Man, issue 7, second printing. Just thought the art looked cool. Storm, issue 1, Art Germ variant, because I love Art Germ. Venom, issue 19, by Al Ewing. Venom Lethal Protector 2, Issue 3 by David Michelinie. This has been great. The first miniseries was great. This is great as well. X-23 Deadly Regenesis, Issue 3. Set during the Utopia years of the X-Men mythos. X-Force, Issue 40. Benjamin Piercy continuing his story. X-23 having joined the team. X-Men, Issue 22. Dugan continuing his story in the aftermath of Sins of Sinister. And the Mark Brooks corner variant. Again, love Mark Brooks. Love what he's doing with these covers. So that's it for Marvel. Warned you it was a lot. Let's move on to Independence. Alright, moving on to Independence. We have The Ambassadors by Mark Millar, Issue 5. One more issue. It's been a fun series, but I kind of feel like it's on repeat from issue to issue. I don't know. Leave in the comments below how you feel about it. Darkwing Duck, Issue 5, Cover A. Gargoyles, Issue 6, Cover A. Gargoyles, Issue 6, Cover B. Gargoyles, Issue 6, Cover C. Gargoyles, Issue 6, Cover D. Gargoyles, Issue 6, Cover E. Gargoyles, Issue 6, Cover F. Gargoyles, Issue 6, Cover G. No, just kidding. It's Cover R. Probably be the last month I pick up as many covers. Just wanted to show it some love, some support for the first story arc. And I think I'll be fine with one cover. So next we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Issue 108. Part of the Recharged story. It's just been on fire since issue 101. The Walking Dead Deluxe, Issue 63, Fear the Hunters, 2 of 5. Again, this is a colorized version of the original The Walking Dead series. Includes the from the cutting room floor stuff at the back. Big fan of The Walking Dead. Big fan of the from the cutting room floor stuff so far, too. I'm committed. And then finally, we have the art germ cover of Gun Honey, Series 2, Blood for Blood. I do have the previews exclusive that was limited to either 5 or 700, but wanted the standard cover because I love art germ's work. And if you're sleeping on these Gun Honey series, yes, there's a lot of fan service and adult material, but it actually is a pretty fun noir crime series, so it's well worth checking out. I want to support it and love art germ, so I did wind up getting the art germ cover in addition to the previews exclusive cover. And I'm picking up Heat Seeker as it comes out starting this month, June 2023. So that's all I've got for you for this comic book haul from my local comic book store. And again, these titles were released for DC May 16th, May 23rd, and May 30th, 2023. For Marvel and Independent, May 17th, May 24th, and May 31st. Hopefully, next haul I've got some shortage and damage replacements. We'll see. Stay healthy, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Be well.